2. Okay, so welcome to the first tutorial of the React course. So React is a JavaScript library that is used to create front-end applications. And before you attempt to take this course, make sure that you are familiar with basic HTML, CSS, and a bit of JavaScript. So I'm going to take you through all that, but you have to have a prerequisite idea and knowledge of how HTML and CSS basically works. So I don't want to waste much time on the tutorials. I'm going to be very straightforward. If you have any questions too, you can leave your comment in the comment section and I will take it from there and help you out. So now the first thing that we are going to do is create our first React app. And to do that, the first thing that I'm going to do is to create a new folder on my desktop. So I'm going to create a new folder and I'm going to name the folder React because we are working with React. Okay. So the next thing is that we are going to open our code editor, and for this tutorial, we are using VS Code. VS Code. So you open your VS Code. You open your VS Code. Then you head over to File because we want to import the folder that we've created on our desktop inside our code editor so that we can use this folder for our project. So you head over to File and you select Add Folder to Workspace. You- And you browse to where you created the folder. So in this scenario, we created the folder on our desktop. So you select React, then you hit on Add. Yes, so as you can see, we have an empty folder with the name React inside our code editor. So the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to create our first React app. And to do that, please make sure that you are connected to the internet. You know, React is not like HTML where you create a text file and rename it with the HTML extension. But with React, you have to download some dependencies from the web. So make sure that you are connected to your internet. That is for the first time. After you've done creating the app, you can work offline with your local host. But for the first time that you are creating the React app, you have to be connected to the internet. So now that we have our folder here in a workspace, what we are going to do is we are going to head over to this three dots that you see here. You click on that, you select terminal, then new terminal. So the reason why we imported this React folder that we created is that we want the terminal to pick the directory's address. So as you can see here in the terminal, we have the user as by desktop and the React. So we have the address of the folder in our terminal. So we are going to use the command to create the React app. And there are basically two ways to create a React app. You can use the nps create React app, and you can use the npm create Vite at latest. We are going to use Vite in this tutorial because the create React app is some kind of outmoded and is no longer used. Most of its dependencies are outmoded, so we are going to the latest, that is Vite. So we are going to run this command, and I'm going to leave the command under the description of this video so that you can easily use it on your own. So you are going to hit npm create Vite at latest. Npm create Vite at latest. So this is the command that we use to create a React app using the Vite. Okay, so you hit enter. I said make sure that you are connected to your internet. So now we have the project name. We have some few configuration that we have to do before we create the React app. So the project name, we are going to type something that we're going to type React. So React will be our project name. You hit enter. The package name, you're going to leave it same as it is. Then we will be presented with this framework. So as I told you earlier that React is a JavaScript framework. So we have so many JavaScript frameworks. We have Angular, Vue, so many of them, Vanilla JS. But for this tutorial, we are going with React. So use your up and down arrows on your key and select React. Then you have to select a variant. We have TypeScript. Well, TypeScript is another form of React. But for this tutorial, we are going with plain JavaScript. So you scroll down to JavaScript, just the JavaScript, not with the SWC. So you select JavaScript. Then now we are going to follow these commands that they have given us. So the first one is cd react, that is change directory. Cd is a Linux command. So you say cd react. So you type that. And the next thing is npm install. Npm install. So npm install. So this is what will create the React app for us. So you hit enter. If your internet connection is strong, this should be done in just a minute. So we are creating our first React app. So when it is done installing, we are going to run the last command, that is npm run dev. So you are going to follow it as they have given to you. Cd react npm install. Type it as you see it. Don't change anything, else you'll be experiencing some errors. So npm install, and it's working. It will be completed very soon. Let's give it some time. Yes, voila, we are done. So we are going to run app, that is npm run dev, that is run development. Yes, so now we are running, and we are currently running at localhost 5173. So what we are going to do is that you are going to hold control on your keyboard and you click on this localhost address. And we have our first React.